Good morning. Is it still morning? Nah, 6 minutes past morning. Good afternoon. What's up, Vox? 6 days. This is it. We'll try to hit another 6 or 7 day streak week after I'm back from vacation. So not this coming week, but the next. But then I'm back to the slave mind. Just kidding. Back to full-time work, though. All right. What do we got going on here? We got a nice slow sturgeon spot to start us off. So I can enjoy my coffee before we get on to more active things. Although I guess sturgeon spots are not that active until they are active, and then it's stressful. What's up, Kyle Kid? Blunty, welcome back. Jay Hackles, greetings. Xerox, how you doing today? Candy, 1982, first time chatter, welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. I started a new alt. I'm going to try to stick with either UL or light for all fishing types as I level. How quickly from level 1 can you get into a light setup? Because they're not that cheap. I mean, if you saved every penny till level 10 or something, I don't even know. That's a fun idea though. I think for this next leveling account, I'm just going to go. I'm going to try to keep my eye on variety. Do all 3 types of fishing. Few hundred, is that right? First time chatter. Small Kitty Paws says first time seeing you live. Hey, thanks for being here. Welcome to the stream. You caught a trophy chub as my 18th fish and got me from level 5 to 8. Well, that's a heck of a good start. Now, are you just using the starter rod and reel right now? I'm curious which one you're going to buy first. I wish this sturgeon spot was near a store so we could go look. It's 3:32. We hope if there's actually sturgeon here. I mean, you know, I don't know that. I don't know how reliable the info is, but we'll see. We'll know if there's no fish by like 10 a.m. We'll start to suspect that we've been misled. But I thought it'd be fun to try to catch even just like a 20-kilo sturgeon or something if we could hit one today before moving on to other spots. I got to decide what I want to do next. I definitely want to go hit Amber again across from Peg 1. But I also want to try out this float fishing. We can hit Amber at some point. Like I said yesterday, hopefully today can be a little bit longer stream. Oh, interesting. Trophy chum at Yama. Robika 187, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm going from starter to Siberia Inspiration. Yeah, hopefully I'll remember that, Kyle Kid. I want to go see which one that is. Seismic says, howdy, M-Dog. Hope you enjoy your vacation with the family. Thank you so much. We'll be at the beach. It should be a good time. What's up, Razor? Is it hard to reach 30 plus levels without being premium? I don't know if hard's the right word. If you're asking, is it a grind? Yes, it's a grind. You will feel it. If you are focused on leveling, you will feel it when you get into your 20s. If you just enjoy the game and become a part of the community and fish hot spots and, progress at a like sort of in a normal way, time will go by faster than you realize. Valentine, welcome back. This is not a casual game, though. It does, if you want to hit those types of levels, if you want to carp fish a lot, it does require quite a bit of a time investment. Ixzil, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Armstrong, welcome back. What's up, Wiz? Yes, I remember that. I remember meeting you on Fishing Planet. That's when we were on the newer map, right? Fishing for Timon, I believe. That was fun. Oh, goodness. I'm not sure on Fisher Online. You're level 33. I don't know. Unless you hear about like a really good grind or something, I feel like just making sure at the very least you're doing your dailies on the last couple of maps you've opened up. That gives a pretty good chunk of XP and everything. And then if through that you discover a pretty good, pretty good fishing spot for a fish that's giving you decent XP, that might be the way to go. I always default to the DLC maps are always pretty solid, like Siberia or USA. Either Siberia whitefish or Siberia bream. Either way, that's good. Bream at Netherlands was so fun in Fisher Online. I don't know. It's tough to say. Carp is always a good answer.
Challenge.
Yeah, I like trolling Finland. Finland's a good place to troll. Hey, thanks for the sub, by the way. Thanks for the support, Wiz. I appreciate it. Yeah, although sometimes those couple of bass spots I feel like are, I don't know. Sometimes they seem more reliable than others. I'm not sure if I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but I agree. If you can get on a good bass grind with the with those bait fish, that it's hard to top that, especially in silver. Is the HSV reel suitable for carp? Yes. Yes. No, that's a great entry-level carp reel. I totally recommend it. What's up, Todd? How are you? Oh, is this going to be our first sturgeon? This would be the first sturgeon I've caught in, like, I don't know, a long time. Oh, nice. A blue tagged common carp on the HSV. That must have been fun. This doesn't feel like a sturgeon. That in the industry is called getting perched. That's called getting perched. It's not the best feeling. One of those like when a mole cricket turns into a perch. It's magic, really. I bet it did take a while. Yes, that's exactly right. And that's where, yes, the game is grindy, but there are some good value equipment, if you do a little research, like the Fortuna carp rod, like the Caliber HSV, that it's still a grind to get there, but it's not unbearable. And that's going to open up carp fishing and other stuff for you, which eases your way into the next level. That was a huge sturgeon, wasn't it? 806. It's better than getting piped. Yeah, the consequences of getting piped sometimes are a little steeper, aren't they? I don't think we're going to get piked on the mole crickets, though, are we? You just watched my video on trolling Finland? Yeah. No, that's good. That's a good time. And that is reliable. That's good, reliable silver and XP. And he's made it a little bit more efficient because of having the island out there where you're trolling. You can go sell fish at that island, so you don't have to go all the way back. Roop says I'm at 40% bottom and I can't get higher. What do you recommend? I would say the only advice I can give you is what I would give anyone who is trying to level up bottom fishing or any type of fishing really, but we'll talk about bottom in particular. First of all, when possible, use the most recent rig that you've unlocked. Use a variety of rig types. So don't just do the same thing over and over. Fish in high intensity spots. So you want to have good bite rate with chances of trophies, whether that's bream or whatever it is, whatever your equipment allows for. But don't fish for the same thing hour after hour. Switch that up as well. So it seems like variety in the rig types you use and in the fish types you go after is good, but I would say the most important thing is you want to have a high bite rate with a high, as high a chance of trophy as possible, and mix it up. Of course, happy hours help tremendously. If you're in a place where you can go premium when you have time to really grind out the bottom points, that's going to help, but not necessary. I found a killer perch chirp spot at Winding by camp. Nice. Ooh, that's good info. That is good info. Yeah, we'll sit here till about noon. I mean, if we literally have 0 sturgeon at noon, I think we'll move on to the next activity. I don't mind trying to be patient for a little while, but we need some sort of affirmation that this is a real thing. Suitable line capacity for HSV. I mean, different people are going to have different answers for that. If I was setting up the HSV for carp, what would I do? Something like this. Now, other people are going to overload it more. So it just depends on who you talk to. The HSV does have a fairly heavy mech. It's got a big spool, so you're good there. There you go. Crick Play says use 22.5, so a little bit more aggressive, but similar. If you go 22.5, that allows you to go 21 on the lead core and leader, which is nice. A little bit more power. 120, 121, cast between 2 trees in the water. Starter, spinner, the Fury. Nice. Yeah, I definitely look forward to trying out some of that when we do our next leveling guide. Give a little bit of love to spin fishing at least. Fury OP. I bet I still have that Fury from the very... I wonder if I actually put that in the... Oh, here it is. 2 R's. Oh, that's cool. I actually forgot there's different ones. Is this the one that they start you with? The Fury? TO1? And there's actually different ones? That's pretty cool. I bet they're cheap too, right? Wait. They couldn't be that cheap. Is this a cheap... Is there a cheap hook with fluff? Uh-oh. Something's going on here. It's not the kind of something we want, though. Eee, it is the kind of something we want. I wonder if we're meant to cast a little bit more like straight out. I'm wondering that because we're only getting bites on our far left rod, you know? I'll move this one. I'll keep the third one the same, though. Because I don't know that that's the case. I feel like in the past I have been angled in this spot, but let's just give this a try. Yes, no, that's right, Armstrong. Things are a lot more complex in the sense that there's just way more options. Way more options. It was more obvious back in the day, like, of course this is what you want to get in the lower levels. Now there's actually good options, which is nice. You don't have to feel like you have to do exactly the same thing or whatever. Comp with the broken starter reel and the old spinner. So, are those, I guess what I'm trying to figure out, Kyle Kid, I just didn't remember this, but I'm sorry. I've already forgotten what it's called. Is it Fury? Yeah. If you look in the store, I'm just curious. I mean, don't go look right now if you're fishing, but is this hook cheap? I guess I just didn't remember that there were cheap fluff hooks, but maybe there are. Maybe there are cheap fluff hooks. Because these lures are like, what, 10 silver or something? I mean, these are really cheap lures, I believe. We've got a fish on. I think it's on the middle rod. Let's make sure it's really on there. It was just a bite, and then it kind of went away. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Hey. We are actually real deal sturgeon fishing right now, I think. That is an actual dinosaur. I mean, sturgeon. They are liking the mole cricket. Interesting. And I definitely think I'm going to move this one as well. I would love to hit like a 20 kilo Russian sturgeon. I mean, of course, I'd love to hit a 100 kilo Russian sturgeon too, but I'm not sure we have the patience for that today. But just a decent one that gives us a little run for our money. Those are 5 silver at amber for the cheap plus. Oh, thanks, Blunty. Okay, so there are that cheap of fluffs. I just didn't realize it. Yeah, so Crick Plays is clarifying 22.5 is the strength he's going for on lead core and leader. So larger line than that. And that's if you're wanting to take advantage of the weight of the mech. With carp fishing, I just find that I don't do that often enough. So I kind of put mine down at more of the realistic strength I'm getting. But best XP back when they ran like crazy. Talking about the sturgeon. I'm not using a Megara. Please tell me I'm not using a Megara. Oh my goodness. I forgot to put my... And we're back. And we're back. Yeah, I didn't mean to be using a Megara still. It's supposed to have Vingo on there. I feel like I've like... Oh, there we go. I don't know what just happened. Okay. Internet. So the fluff hooks are 5 silver at amber. The flurry lure is probably about 7, 8, 10 silver, something like that. Do I take it off, or do I just take a chance that whatever we catch next is going to be manageable and then switch it? I mean, it's 10:30 in the morning. We're probably not getting a big one at this point in the day. We'll give it a minute or two. Good catch, Kyle Kid. I did not mean to still have the Megara on there. What's up, Jan Cooks? Yeah, it's fun to be able to start earlier. Doing good, Alex. How are you? We're just doing a little sturgeon fishing to start off with. We're suffering through our still broken internet and making it work. I've got them scheduled to come back out the day I get back in town. We'll hope for a better result. Got a nibble on the middle rod again. I think I will take that Megara out of the water. It's just not worth the risk. Like, based on the line that I've got on, that would put a lot of pressure on that Megara. Yes, I can, Jan Cooks.
Challenge.
Hey, Rise, thank you so much.
Challenge accepted.
13.4. Yo, 2 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, let's get this out. Let's put the bingo in there. Sean Mack, thanks so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, I am switching jobs. I don't know that. We're at 20 clip here. Let me check something really quick. It is clay. Okay. Alright, I guess that's fine then. I mean, for sturgeon, the bite rate does not seem terrible right now. Let's see. It's going good, Rise. How are you doing? Well, I'm going to show the setup just a second. Wow, Jan Cooks, grats. As many people in chat knows, that is a huge deal, hitting 100% on bottom fishing. Congratulations. All right, here's this. Well, here's the setup that I'm. All right, so I've got. This one's only got large 1 hooks to test the bite rate, to be honest. The other I'm using 1/0 hooks. Of course, if you're trying to trophy, I mean, sturgeon don't mind the really big hook, so you could go much bigger hook than that. Very standard sturgeon PVA. I mean, this is just older stuff that I had, stuff I've used many times in the past. The only difference is what your attractant is. Right now I'm going with crab and mussel. Sometimes we use like caviar or other attractants, but pretty standard ingredients for sturgeon. I'm using clip 20 right now, Claudia. Have you fished here before? Is 17 also an option? That's awesome, Rise. You're going to go fishing in real life? That's great. I certainly have fished more in real life since I started playing this game over the last few years, I think. Welcome back. Oh, there's another one. Rusa Tiloka. I always freeze up when I start to say your name. It's good to see you again. Oh, yeah, I'm using clip 20 right now. Clip 20, I started at an angle kind of like this. But I think have got a little better bite rate back over here, kind of straight out, you know. There's another spot right down here, correct? And I feel like in this spot, I typically angle as well. Right here, 89, 96, something like that. But this is a little different spot. If you can see the sort of the shape of the hole right there. So, I don't know. So actually what you can do with Twitch is you can highlight a stream. So choose which portion you want to include, and then you can just export it directly to YouTube. So if I'm putting my stream or portions of my stream on YouTube, then I just use the tools inside of Twitch to edit and then export. And then you go into YouTube once it's fully exported and make your adjustments and set it to public. If I'm making a video without streaming, then I just record it to my computer and then upload it directly to YouTube. Yes. Let me think about that. What carp trophies have we had recently? Actually, I don't think we had a trophy yesterday. We had tons of rares, though, which was a lot of fun. But the day before yesterday, we did have a common carp trophy. And then Fat fingered another one, snapped the line. Sorry about that. Spoilers. But yeah, the one from yesterday, I don't think we had any trophies, but it was still pretty fun just because of the amount of rares we were catching. Especially when it like started to slow down, it seemed like just rares were coming in just about. Yeah, I've been hearing that. Yesterday I heard that from a couple people, Jan Cooks, that big trophies were coming out. Pretty high percentage of trophies were coming out. If I go to, I think I will fish at Amber today, and that's probably where we'll start off, is cross from Peg 1. I don't know that I'm going to use the biggest stuff, though. I'll probably do like the mid setup, just so we have somewhat reasonable bite rate. I think we've got a fish that's nibbling on the middle line. Symposium, welcome. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Actually, not welcome back. Welcome for the first time. At least first time chatting. Hope you're doing well. On Big Boilies, bite weight was really slow, like 15 fish per hour. Yeah. I've done that off stream. I just feel like it's a little slow. I mean, it'd be more like it's more like sturgeon fishing, honestly. Um, but actually, we'll end up with less than 15 per hour. I'm guessing we might hit 12. We're at 21 minutes, but this middle of the day is going to be super slow. Overnight might be pretty slow. I don't know if we'll even stay an hour. I just want to kind of see what we can get here in a little bit, but you've never seen the English part of RF4? Is that what you're saying? We do exist. We might be small numbers, but we do exist. Oh, we do have a fish on. Yeah, they're here, aren't they? They are here. Okay. I'll be right back. You're in the Russian community. Nice. Well, thanks for stopping by. It is cool. People from all over the world play this game. 15 fish, but 300 500 silver. Yeah, as long as you hit the trophy or two, slow bite rate's still okay, right? You haven't met anyone from Indonesia in the community. Is that right? Is that where you're from, Rise? Nice. How many did that throw out? Where do you get info about bait lures locations? I actually get it from a lot of places at this point, but If you're looking for one website, far and away the best as far as I'm concerned, and just in terms of like volume of information, is going to be VK website, which is basically like a Russian social media. Just right click to translate to English in Google Chrome. The other thing I would say though is if you join different communities' Discord channels, including the main RF4 Discord channel, that can also be a pretty good way to get some info. It just depends on how much info you're wanting. VK has an overwhelming amount of info. If you get onto Discord, then that's going to be a little more targeted info. Sometimes that can be better. Into the Discord. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if there's an easy way for me to just copy paste it. All right, let me see if I can grab, this won't be my photo, obviously, but oh, is it not going to let me copy the image? It's not. All right, is that enough? 84108. Clip 20 mole cricket for Sturgeon at Tuba from stream today. Is that the important info, or is there something I'm missing there that you would need? I don't know if it's in VK or not. I have no idea. What rod is recommended for the black box? The Onega Ethnic. Yeah, that's interesting. What rod did I use with my black box? Probably this, the Armada. But remember, there were a lot less options back in the day. And really, that's overkill because we're only talking about 11. Let's see. Also, like the Super Duty would be fine. I guess you could get away with like a Vexilar. Wait, is that a... No, that's a light setup. I just know for me I used it with the Armada, but there's definitely going to be cheaper options. You know? No problem, Armstrong. Yeah, that's why sometimes I do like using Discord. I mean, at this point, a lot of spots get posted like in our Discord, RF4 Discord. So it is nice to not have to deal with like translation stuff. But if you just, you know, as a starting point for just a lot of info, it's hard to top the VK website. Oh, yeah. No, I've given this out before, Sean Mack. This is terrific, guys. So Blunty, who's in chat right now, put together this website. This is such a good starting point. You should bookmark this into your browser and just come back to this. It's a good starting point. It has links to the specific area links through VK, which is really helpful. Like if you just want to know what is working at Oldberg today, just click on the Oldberg link, go to it, translate it to English. It's got all the official RF4 stuff on there, including the RF4 Discord, which frankly, good spots do get posted on the RF4 Discord as well. some of the good websites out there that are helpful, websites where you can measure distances and all that, like the I think you can do that on rf4.info. You can actually measure spot distances, if I'm remembering correctly. There's the one of the translator options, Russian to English image translators. The different staff guides that have been released on like when to do repairs, the FAQ, player guides, including a couple of our leveling guides that we've done in the past, some of Midnight Gaming and Mystic Nightmares stuff. So very cool. I'm really thankful that Blunty put all this together. So that's a good starting point. It is a good. It really is a good bunch of links. I've got it bookmarked. You should bookmark it as well. You're saying the name of the bait, and I have absolutely no idea. Sorry. Yeah, I guess the picture is the best way. Yeah, but I think it's different, Alex. Depends on what map. I don't think all the maps have the same measurement, unfortunately. So, for example, 1 square here at Tuba is 50. Corey is also 50. Wait, it's not 50 everywhere, is it? I've been thinking for a long time that it was not 50 everywhere, that it's a variety. Hold on. Wait, is it 50 or pretty much 50 everywhere, guys? I mean, I'll say this, Alex. I've yet to find one that wasn't 50 or very close to 50. So, I think I was wrong on that. I have literally fought that for a long time. So the square is always 50? Really? Hey, it's an eyed. Yes, you did. Yeah, maybe Kyle Kidd. I don't know. I could have sworn we had proven that multiple times. I have either gotten confused or things have changed. What's everybody Gratzing for? Did somebody level? Oh, yeah, Gratz on level 11. Mag, way to go. Shoot cute, myth busted. Shoot cute, has it always been that way? Am I just like getting confused about something else that has to do with distances or something? Has it always been this way? Whoa. Nope. Nope, that's not 50. That's not 50. That's 25, 26, something like that. What's up, Zigga? It's not 50 everywhere. So it looks like it's 50 a lot of places. I think that's fair to say. That's more than 50. I've noticed that a couple times. It seems like it's just over 50 on a couple of these. What about Sura? Sura's been around forever. Yeah, I need to update. I don't have Yama on this, but I haven't updated this thing in a long time. Let me see if the update's available and if that messes me up to do it right now. So let me close this. Will this... Question is, will it automatically see the location on my computer? I'm not sure if that's actually happening. Is that even working? No, I don't think it updated. Whatever I did, I don't think that worked yet. I possibly need to... all right, yeah, everybody's pretty confident it's not 50 everywhere. I mean, I think that's what I've always heard. Is Yama 150? Is that right? Holy cow. Yeah, you can go to rf4. Yeah, for sure. You can test it on that website as well. This program doesn't show you the right squares. Tunguska is bigger too, bigger than 50. Sura is 80. Okay. So you're saying this program squares are not accurate. Is that right, Rick? Things people do when fishing is slow. Sturgeon fishing. This might be our biggest one. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe? Yeah, if you want to whisper it to me, you can't post links, but you can whisper it to me. I think that's about the size that we've been catching. Oh, around 11 to 13 has been our max. But if you'll whisper it to me, I'll post it for everybody else. Do you know how to whisper in Twitch? All right, so how am I going to get this to update? I feel like there was directions on how to update at some point. I mean, this most recent update was actually June, so theoretically... So what do I do with this? Do I need to extract it? And then perhaps choose the folder... See if that did anything. I have a feeling it didn't, but we'll see. Yeah, that didn't do it. I'll work on it later. I'll work on it later. I'm doing something wrong here. All right, here is the, so it's going to be all in Russian, right? I don't know if there's an easy way to translate in an Excel spreadsheet. I will post this for everybody. It is going to be all in Russian, just so you know. So far, at least. I haven't figured out how to. But you can still see the names of things as well as the numbers. So you can still use this. And of course, you could use something else to translate it. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, we have several of these kind of spreadsheets in the community now. No, I cannot put the download link into my Discord. The other issue is, even if you were to download it, you wouldn't have access to. It's a paid app. Like, it has to be activated for your specific use or whatever. So what I can do is, if you're interested in it, I think he only charges like $5 PayPal. The guy that made that program can work with you to get it set up if you want to. Now, at this point, I don't think it's necessary. There are websites that basically do the same things, unless you just really want to be able to have a lot of notes. The one thing that's nice is that app does allow you to to, what am I trying to say? Create notes and such on the map, on the actual map. So if you want to message the person that's the leader, I mean the person that runs that Discord, they are Russian, but they speak pretty decent English, and they can walk you through the steps. It did used to be free, but it was a lot more basic back then. I don't know if you can still find like the info on the free version. I'm not sure. What will happen if your real grease wear is high? Let me think about that. Everything will get damaged quicker, I believe. Yes, Phoenix, that's a good call. Kilted's spreadsheet, which you can find the link to on that spreadsheet that Blunty created, has a lot of that same info, it looks like. Kyle Kidd says, I'm shooting for level 13 to 14 for the first ultralight setup with 3.5 strength. Man, and that's going to be so much fun at Belaya as well as Winding. New Ladoga is 300. Is that right, Ziga? Daggum. 1,437 silver. And it uses the Trident Easy Spin reel. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so if you go back to... I wish I could see... Oh, here it is. If you go back to Blunty's, and then you click on Kilted's, what is it, control click? Here's Kilted's, and I'm not sure. Is this still getting updated? But there is so much info on here, including the trophy list, which I'm always too lazy to look at when I don't remember a trophy size. But if you want to keep up with that, distances. This is super helpful for amber. Although I've seen stuff that's even more detailed than this. I've also seen stuff that has the bottom types, which is next level at that point. I think Kilted at one point had wanted to update bottom types, but the only thing we really have is winding, right? Lots of sand. A little bit of clay, a little bit of weeds. The new rod sheet. Harvesting baits. You can see the XP curve. There's the soft cap between level 40 and 41. Polly, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Look at that soft cap from 40 to 41. It's crazy. And then you don't get back to that level till basically 46 to 47. That's an insane leveling curve, actually. Let's don't look at that. Yep. I agree, Zigga. Oh, sorry. I was back on like former. Quester, if you need to post a link, you have to whisper it to me. No direct links in chat. That's just to protect you guys so that nothing crazy gets put in there. All right. Are we going to sit here through morning? I guess so. Let's sit here through morning. I mean, we've done better than I thought we would. We're at 14 fish, so 12 sturgeon. It's not terrible. It's not terrible, and you never know when we might finally hit that 20 kilo in the morning so we can have a little fun. All right, what is this? Oh, this is the, yeah, for sure. And this link is on Blunty's spreadsheet as well. But this is the one that tells you all the cafe orders. And where's the map? How do I get to the map? Doesn't this one have a... Yeah. So, like, if we wanted to go to... I don't actually know how to use this. Where does it tell me the distance? Oh, there we go. I see it now. 300 meters. So 300 meters connecting squares at Archipelago. I'm not saying that right, am I? It's so funny. It's cool though, like to be able to see all of the cafe orders that are offered there. Man, bear must be kind of boring on this website, huh? Oh, we have some bottom types here? I didn't know they had added Are those bottom types? What is that? Are those bottom types, guys? What's the legend? White, purple, green? Is that like weed? What is there at bear? Isn't there a lot of like sand at bear or something? I can't remember what the frequent bottom types. Oh, no worries, Quester. Anyway. So that's 42 meters for squares at Bear. Need a translator? Yeah. Silt is purple. Let's see. And by silt, we mean clay, right? What color is shell? White? I'm guessing, because there are shell spots at amber, but there's not. They're usually small and there's not a ton, right? Purple's got to be clay. Correct? Is green weed? Wait, then I don't know what blue is. I might be wrong on all this. All I know is we're fishing in clay here at Tuba. Oh, is that right, Quester? Clay is the uncolored? Hold on, let me look at this again. If it's not colored, it's clay? Okay. Okay. Interesting. That's cool. They even have the docks and stuff drawn in here. Gray is shell. Green is weed. Legends are different for each map. How about those bleak orders at amber? Imagine. Yeah. Yeah, I see the legend down here. That's all you need to translate in terms of the legend. So this would be clay, this top one. We're saying this is shell, this is weed, this is silt. Is silt actually... Can you get silt as a result? I can't remember. Silt, is that what it says if you bottom check and it's... Nekyaho Ranibin. Silt. Silt it is. There you go. That was my best Russian. My RF4 life would be easier if I learned Russian, though. Yeah, we're hitting the, 10 to 13 size sturgeon. Although I think the amount of XP and silver goes up dramatically around 20, if I remember correctly. So I'm not sure that we're sitting on the, best grind here. I mean, I am using much smaller hooks than I typically would for sturgeon, just because I wanted to see, if we actually could catch any here. I've got 1 and 1/0 and 1/0, but So that might help a little, I don't know. Might slow it down too, though. I mean, blue is sand and pebble. These things have such big mouths. Like, I don't know that big crickets, they're 5 grams, so they're pretty big. I mean, how does that compare to like this? 7 grams, 7 gram. These are a little bigger. These are a little smaller. You catch big sturgeon on these as well. Same with crab meat, it's even smaller. So we probably could go a good bit larger hook size here and still be fine. I don't think I've ever actually fished for sturgeon with this small a hook before. Oh, Alex, that's rough. Throw on that Ciberlino and defy the wind. You can do it. You can do it. Wait, what? Oh, they're talking about bleak. I thought Michael was talking about sturgeon in chat, but I think he's talking about bleak. Somebody said, do you happen to be making video on sturgeon? And I said, yes, actually streaming. But it will be a video one day when it grows up. That's the kind of mood I'm in. Switch sides of the map at Yama? Wouldn't that be nice? One day, Kyle Kid. One day we'll have our waders on and our canoes, kayaks, and we'll switch sides. Well, yeah. Good point. Good point. Although, you know, we still try to move those numbers, those chances in our favor, even though it doesn't always work out, right? Actually, you could, yeah, never mind. You kind of could switch sides of the map at Yama, I suppose. If you're all the way north, go all the way south. That may be what you meant. Okay. Where are we going next, by the way? Let's go float fish at Tunguska a little bit. Does that sound reasonable? Oh, man. I think we want to use 2 match rods for this. I don't want to do 3, but I also don't want to just do 1. I don't know if I even want to use a leader, to be honest. Don't know if I even want to use a leader. I might just run straight mono. I don't think those... I I don't think those fish care at all at Tunguska. We could try sure, we'll use Tagara. We could try a leader on 1. I think we can go a good bit bigger than this, though. We don't have to go 9.8. We could go, I think we go 15 and be fine. You know? Let's just do the comparison. Blue and red. We'll go blue and red. Let's use the same baits for now so that we can do a little bit of a comparison there. All right. We got some fish on. What's up, Michael? Ooh, our second perch. Sounds good, Simpo. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing that link with us. So just in case I didn't ever like clarify all in one setting what we're doing here. We're at 84,108, which is E5. We're using clip 20. And we are fishing with mole crickets using our big boy setups. Although notice that I don't have TIs, so you know it's a little riskier with our carp rods. And we're using a very standard Sturgeon PVA. Very standard. And the results has been there are sturgeon here. We're not like killing it, but we are catching sturgeon. Can you do beluga fishing using HSV? I would not. I don't even do beluga fishing using the Venga. So, I mean, can you? That's sort of a different question. I don't know. I don't do a lot of beluga fishing, so it's tough to say. Let me take a quick bio break here. don't know. We might should just go now. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe let's wait till 10 or 10:30, just in case we get one more decent one. I'm going to be curious to see how much silver this is, because none of them are like into that heavier range where I feel like it starts to go up pretty good, but they also are worth decent amount anyway, even at the smaller size. So I don't know, maybe like 200-300 silver. I'm really not sure. We'll see. Can you shut that door so it stays cooler in here? Thank you. Oh. All right. It's not looking. What's up? Let's see how I say your name. Strandista Fishing. Greetings. Biting Tomcat, thanks for the follow. Alright, so we're going to go to that place right at the dock at Tunguska for float fishing. Test that out for a few minutes. All right, that's close enough on time. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this thing. We could just sell them at Tunguska, but I want to just make sure there isn't a cafe order. I don't think there's like small sturgeon. I don't know. Are there really small sturgeon cafe orders? I just don't remember them. That doesn't sound like a thing to me, but we could look on that site and check. Yeah, there's not. Oh, I love these black spined herrings, though. That would be fun to go for. Just not sure on how active they are. Oh, 564. It has never not been the case that if I'm catching sturgeon at all, or like the same is true for what am I? Probably, I mean, wild carp is that way as well. Short-headed barbel. Yo, what's up, Trophy Hunter? Long time no see. Anyway, there's, oh, sterlet. Same is true for sterlet. If I'm catching sterlet or sturgeon, even if it's like, oh, they're not that big, or it's not as many as I wanted it to be. Oh, thank you. So yeah, just big sturgeon orders. It's always more silver than I think it's going to be. 564 for an hour. It's just, it's hard to beat. It's slow, you know. It's not the most exciting, but if you're on an active spot at all, you're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna be suffering on silver. Okay, we'll just go see. I mean, it's not ideal time for float fishing, but we can at least see if we're getting some bites. So where's this spot? It's like just to the right of this tree in the water, right?